Mustard is much more than just a spicy seasoning that adds spice to sausages, meat, or salads. For centuries, it has occupied an honorable place in the arsenal of traditional medicine, acting as a universal remedy for a wide variety of ailments, from hypothermia and leg fatigue to colds, back pain, and even sinusitis. Its healing power lies in its unique biologically active compounds, primarily in the glycoside sinigrin. Upon contact with water and enzymes, sinigrin is cleaved to form allyl isothiocyanate, a volatile essential substance with a pronounced irritant, but at the same time deeply warming, anti-inflammatory and antiseptic effect. It is this mechanism that underlies all the therapeutic effects of mustard. One of the easiest and most enjoyable ways to use mustard is foot baths. It is enough to add 2 tablespoons of dry powder to 2 liters of warm, not scalding water and soak tired feet for 20 to 30 minutes. Under the influence of heat and active components of mustard, blood microcirculation increases, lymph flow improves, swelling and heaviness in the legs are relieved. This procedure is especially useful after a long day at work, with the initial manifestations of varicose veins, as well as at the first signs of a cold, because it is through the feet that the infection often enters during hypothermia. After bathing, it is recommended to put on warm socks and relax. The effect is enhanced by keeping warm. In inflammatory diseases of the throat, sore throat, pharyngitis, or laryngitis, mustard manifests itself as a natural antiseptic and local analgesic. A healing solution is prepared for rinsing half a teaspoon of mustard powder, a teaspoon of sea salt and natural honey, as well as a few drops of fresh lemon juice are added to 100 milliliters of warm water. This composition not only effectively disinfects the mucous membrane, but also softens it, reduces scratching, relieves swelling, and accelerates tissue regeneration. It should be rinsed 4 to 6 times a day, especially after meals and before going to bed. By the end of the second day, most people notice significant relief. For nasal congestion, runny nose, and even sinusitis, mustard is used as a local warming compress. The dry powder is poured into a small bag made of gauze or cotton cloth, slightly moistened with hot water and applied to the bridge of the nose or the area between the eyebrows, the places of projection of the maxillary sinuses. Heat combined with an irritating effect stimulates blood circulation in the sinuses, promotes the dilution and outflow of mucus, and reduces pressure and headache. However, it is important to be careful. Keep the compress for no longer than 5 to 10 minutes to avoid skin irritation or burns. If a severe burning sensation occurs, the procedure is stopped immediately. Mustard bath, which is traditionally used for back pain, sciatica, arthritis, rheumatism, or muscle sprains, has a particularly powerful therapeutic effect. To prepare a bath, about 200 to 220 grams of dry mustard is gradually introduced into water at a temperature of 37 to 38 degrees Celsius, stirring thoroughly until completely dissolved. Take such a bath for 15 to 20 minutes, after which the body is thoroughly wiped and wrapped in a warm blanket for 30 to 40 minutes. Mustard causes a powerful rush of blood to the skin and subcutaneous tissues, which helps to resolve inflammatory foci, relieve muscle spasms, and relieve pain. The effect is comparable to the effect of warming ointments, but it is completely natural and does not contain synthetic components. Nevertheless, despite all its effectiveness, mustard is a potent remedy that requires careful handling. It is strictly forbidden to use it at elevated body temperature, acute infectious diseases, skin pathologies like eczema, psoriasis, dermatitis, or the presence of open wounds, ulcers, or scratches. Contraindications also include pregnancy, especially in the first trimester, lactation, and individual hypersensitivity. It is important to remember that any procedure with mustard should cause a feeling of pleasant warmth, not burning pain. At the slightest discomfort or redness of the skin, immediately stop exposure and rinse the area with cool water. Mustard is a vivid example of how a simple, affordable, and inexpensive product familiar to everyone since childhood can become a real first aid in a home medicine cabinet. It combines the power of nature and the wisdom of generations, passed down by word of mouth over the centuries. However, like any powerful tool, it requires respect, knowledge of measures, and a clear understanding of its capabilities. With proper and careful use, mustard can not only alleviate symptoms, but also accelerate recovery, giving the body natural support without chemicals and side effects. Do not underestimate this burning spice. Its sharpness hides a deep healing power that has been proven over time.